Well, hello Sagittarius, it is CJ here. I hope you are doing well. Welcome if you're new, and if this is your first time joining, you're very welcome. Glad to have you. And if you are part of the Soul Tribe, thank you for being part of my family and for coming back. I hope there's something in this message for you, Sag. Okay, so today the date is, what day is it? It's the 26th of May. It is Friday, where I'm at right now. So as I've been saying, it's a timeless reading. So whenever you come to this reading, there may be a good chance that there's something in it for you. I'm not going to do specific dates, at least until my guides show me that I should go back to that. They just kind of are wanting me to just go with the flow of whenever you want the reading. If you're attracted to it, then wonderful. What else? It is a general. I'm kind of feeling goofy. A little bit brain dead, and I don't know why. But it's all good. It's Friday, right? Kind of has been an interesting week. I've been very, very busy, so I have not been able to keep up with everything. Thank you for all of your support, your donations, all your comments. Sag, know that I'm reading them all, and I'm trying to respond. This week, it's just like, I don't know, things have just been spinning a lot faster. But know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and that I do read all of them. What else? Let's just get into it. I kind of am feeling that this might be something for the weekend, but we'll see. Now, I do want to talk about what was the energy I was getting from my guides when I was meditating and prepping all the decks. Sag, I don't know, this may not be for everyone always, of course, right? But there's this energy of heaviness, stuckness. It felt like something has happened recently, maybe just arguing or some kind of separation. We had the Three of Swords showing up. There was a lot of heavy cards. The Eight of Swords was showing up in a lot of my decks. We even had the Orphaned card show up in my Oracle deck. There was this energy of something that you may be struggling with, or it could even have happened a long time ago, Sag, but it might be kind of rising up right now. There might be something triggering you. But it did feel like it's going to change, because we did get the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, which is all about equality coming back in, being restored, as well as, moving away from the hard times. So I don't know what it was, but I kind of had this feeling of like, I just want to put my arms around you and give you a hug, because I understand what that's like. Sometimes it can be something that happened a year ago and it can trigger us now. It can be something so small. Now, again, as I always say, Sag, I don't know if that is a side message or if it's going to be part of your reading today, but I always have to give it to you, because if my guides give it to me, it's meant for someone out there. Okay, so Sag, if you would like a private reading as well from myself, all that information is down below. Please, all I ask is just give me a couple of days to get back to you, because my schedule is quite busy. But I'd love to connect with you. All right, I think that's all we're going to say. We're going to open up with my secret language of color. For some reason, it's like Spirit likes me to use this deck when it seems to be on a weekend. At least that's how I feel. Maybe it is because they feel that during the weekend, even if you work, it has a feeling when it comes to Saturday and Sundays that you can take a little time out for yourself, hopefully, even if it's just 15 minutes. And just carve a little bit of time out for you to replenish yourself, your body, your mind, your soul. So that's where we're going to start. Now, what you can do if you are new to my channel and you don't know this, Sag, if you already know about all this, please fast forward. You don't need to hear it a million times from me, but I do have to let others know, because we have new family members coming in all the time, right? You can use this color, because colors all have vibrations, just like everything has vibrations. Every color has a different vibration, has a different healing property. So you can either wear the color, you can have a candle, you could get a flower, depending on what color it is, right? Sometimes you can even go out and because there's one card in here, it's brown, it's like the ground, and it's about grounding yourself. So, walking barefoot out in nature if you can. Lots of different ways this deck can be used. That's what we're going to open up with. Okay, so let's see what's on the bottom. As always, we have Amber. This is pretty, I'm not surprised that this is on the bottom. Amber, it is all about awakening your creativity, Sag. It is number 15, so that adds up to 6. There's another 6 showing up for me. 6 is all about that balance, right? The equality, things becoming in alignment once again. I did get that feeling, Sag, that whatever you are going through, if this is your reading, of course, you probably have been feeling I don't even want to say the word burnt out. I just feel like you've been feeling heavy and stuck in some area. For a lot of you, it's going to be probably about a relationship. Picking that up as well, because we did have union card that come out. Just a lot of energy of feeling like you and another person that may not be on the right page at this time. And I feel like it's kind of burnt you out. You are fire. It almost feels like maybe you are feeling like the flame over here in my candle is getting snuffed out. And this is going to be a time to try and restart the fire. That's what Spirit is saying. I will show you it, and then we're going to pull. We're going to see what Spirit has for you. But look at it. It even looks like fire, right? So if you have the opportunity to sit around a fire over the weekend or whenever you come to this reading, what a beautiful way to meditate. What a beautiful way to lose yourself in just the flame, in the flicker. Very mesmerizing. It's very healing. We all talk about how water is healing. So can fire be, obviously in moderation, right? Now look, it is followed by pink, let love in. This is number 4, that stability needing to come in. Some of you might have been really hurt because we did have that 3 of swords. Some of you might have closed yourself off. Maybe you're really struggling with something right now. Spirit is coming through to say the way to get through it is to let love in. And some of that might even just mean loving on yourself a little bit more, okay? Let's get into it. I want to see what card wants to come out. But those cards definitely felt like with the energy that Spirit was giving me at the very beginning when I was off camera. All right, Spirit, let's begin for Sagittarius, for those that this reading is meant for. What color would be beneficial for Sag, whatever they're going through? Ooh, okay, silver and coral, okay. I do not take these cards in reverse. They're only meant one way. So silver, Sag. It is all about being persistent, and it is number 27. So that is a 9. Beautiful card, right? Look at that, it glimmers. All about you. Again, it is that alignment. Getting yourself back on track, I'm feeling. Not always the easiest thing to do, depending on what you've gone through or how you're feeling, even physically. You might be feeling tapped out, burnt out, but they're wanting you to be persistent on something. How many ways can we take that, right? Being persistent in your truth, being persistent in healing something, being persistent in something that you're wanting, many different ways. If you have silver, wear it, right? Silver shirt, silver chain, whatever, silver earrings, silver nail polish, whatever you need or whatever you have, it would be very helpful. Just trying to get what they're giving me here. If there's something that you're really wanting, they want you to not give up on it, because what they're giving me here is that silver is very, very strong versus gold, right? Gold is strong, but they're giving it to me like gold is more, it's not worse or better, but the way that they're giving it to me, it's almost like that will break easier than silver. And so they're trying to give this message here about whatever this is. What is this, Spirit? It's like they don't want you to give up. Okay, that's the message. Don't give up on what you are wanting, desiring, shooting for, right? Now we have coral on the bottom, which is number 18, which guess what, Sag? That's another 9. You got 2 cards of 9. And then look at that. There we have gold next. There's a meaning in it. Hey, I might not pick it up great right now, but I know my guides are going to help me. But coral is all about allowing a flow, synchronicity into your life, not going against the grain, not trying to swim upriver, like really going with the flow here. And that's so wild, because I was just saying that to myself earlier of how much easier life is. And again, we're all on different timelines. Some of us are going through the worst time in our lives. So please understand that this is not to diminish whatever you're going through. I was saying to myself earlier, I was having this conversation, well, with myself and with my guides, about when there's something that we want really bad and it seems to continue to elude us. Whether that be a healthy relationship, whether that be a really solid financial foundation, whether that be having really wonderful health, all of that kind of stuff. When we want something so bad and it seems like the more we want it, the further it gets away from us. If we can somehow try to take a step back and just really be in the moment and appreciate whatever you have around you that gives you warmth, that gives you some sense of security. Life becomes somewhat easier because you remove the expectations. Expectations is a very interesting word of, we all have expectations. We have expectations of ourselves, we have expectations of others. And often when we have those expectations, especially regarding other people, they're never met. And it almost is like more of a struggle. The more we want, the less we receive, if this is making sense. So they're wanting really all of us to just allow whoever's around you to be whoever they are. Go with the easy side of things. Try not to get too upset if someone's not in alignment with you. That's their journey. You're on your own journey. Allow the space to come in. Most importantly, allow yourself to live and love and laugh and journey as much as you can without the resistance. Okay, that was a mouthful. Now we do have gold and they are wanting me to take this, so we're going to take it. So silver, I just spoke of the gold that they were giving me in my mind's eye about it. Not that it's not strong, but there's a difference. There's a difference, and I'm not getting the words that they're saying. But gold is saying here, it is about attracting the abundance, attracting the blessings. Again, path of least resistance. They're saying, follow the path of least resistance. Have you ever done something that, okay, have you ever been in a situation where you knew you didn't want to go somewhere? You knew you didn't want to do this thing. You had this inkling inside in your gut that was saying, I don't know, I just don't feel like I want to go do this. I might have yesterday, but today I'm not really wanting to. And, the signs start popping up. Maybe you can't find your car keys or you can't find your phone. Maybe the road you're going to take, all of a sudden there's a traffic jam or there's construction. And, you want to go this way, but that road's shut off. And by the time you get to where you were going to go, maybe an hour has passed, 2 hours have passed, you're probably getting a little bitchy. I mean, this happens to me all the time if I don't listen to my intuition. And when you get there, nothing works out. Nothing works out. And by the time you get back home, you say, I freaking knew I wasn't supposed to go do that today. Why didn't I listen to it? That is the energy I'm feeling Spirit wants me to give to you guys, that when you feel it, and there's that intuition that's talking to you saying, don't do this or do that, really follow it, because there are signs all along our day of the guidance that we are receiving. It's up to us to listen to it. So the message here so far, Sag, is be persistent about what you're wanting, but allow the flow to happen. Allow the brakes to kind of come off and let it just freely create and come towards you, and that will bring this beautiful abundance in. Now, gold is number 21. So that's a 3, we have a 9, and we have a 9, and we all know 9s originate from the number 3. So it's a pretty important message here. All right, I'm going to have a sip of water, Sag. Cannot believe I talked this much already. But it's all good. Okay, so I love this. All right, where should we go, Spirit? Yes, okay, thank you. All right, look at this, Sag. We've got the 6 of Pentacles on the bottom. So this is Earth. Oh, it's followed by the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of money coming in here, or a lot of self-confidence, because Pentacles is the Earth, so it's the stuff that we can taste, touch, feel. It's our money, it's our homes, it's our cars, but it's our self-confidence as well. So 6 of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck saying that there's going to be an equal exchange. If things have been out of balance for you in some area of your life, it feels like things are going to start to straighten out for you. Now, Pentacles is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. It's followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, I know I said it felt like relationship-wise. Excuse me. But we have all kinds of relationships. We have romantic ones, family, friends, co-workers, the neighbor next door, the neighbor down the street. We have relations with the person at the checkout at the store. So there's many different ways this can be interpreted. But we have the Queen of Pentacles next. It does feel that by you being able to go with the flow, and yet go with the flow without giving up on your dreams, your wants, your desires, But just kind of like taking the spotlight away from it and allowing it to come naturally towards you brings in something that is more sweeter and more stable. She's very wealthy, first of all. She's very grounded, very much connected to Mother Gaia. And she trusts, right? And she believes in nurturing herself as well as others. Look it's followed by the Six of Swords. I mean, these cards, oh my God, these cards showed up when I was shuffling. Six of Swords, moving away from what has been hard, what has been difficult. And if we look at and Swords is air, for those of you that want to know the signs, is air. So it's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And it's all about our communication, what we think, what we say, how we speak, right? It is followed by the Three of Swords, and this showed up off camera. So it's almost like I need to look at this before we actually start shuffling, because it goes from the Two of Pentacles, indecision, a struggle. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. I don't know what to let go of. I don't know what to hold on to. I'm just kind of confused. Heartbreak, pain, disappointment, can even be betrayal, Again, energy of having a lot of combative energy around you. But it changes. It's like this awakening happens and you start to trust and move in the direction of knowing that what is for you is going to come towards you. What is not for you will be removed. Okay, let's see. Strong message so far, Spirit. Let's get into it. All right, Saggy. Let's see what's going to come out here. All right. What do you have, beautiful Spirit, for Sag, for those that this reading is meant for? What would you like them to know? Okay, wow. Nine of Wands. There is that persistence. There's that standing strong, the determination. Nine of Wands, Sag, is you, Aries, and Leo. Often reminds me of you because you rarely give up. The energy of Saggy, you're so beautiful, you're so strong, but even you, my love, can take a beating and can get really worn out. This is the wounded warrior. So you've been going through something. You've been battling something here, if this is your reading. You're still standing. You haven't given up. And I know you won't give up. And that's beautiful. But I know it has not been an easy journey. It's followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could very much be about a struggle of financial burdens that can cause arguments in relationships as well. Because they're giving me quite a few different energies, scenarios. But it is one where your perseverance is going to end up leading you to exactly what you want, or what you want is going to be led to you. It's like this manifestation showing up in your life. And it could very well be money, Sag, because we have the Ace of Pentacles that came out with it. So beautiful energy of a new beginning. The seed needs to be planted. It needs to be nurtured. It needs to be loved. It needs to be watered. All of that stuff. But if you do it, you're going to get to the place where this grows and it's stable, whether this be a relationship or a career move or, retirement move or something, or just the mindset, right? Often this can all just be our own mindset that needs to be shifted. And I do say that because we do have the Ace of Swords on the bottom. So 2 aces showing up. It feels like if you are willing and wanting to make life easier, Sag, the simplest way to do this is to take a deep breath and just accept that things are the way that they are right now, and put your energy in you and what you care about, and allow yourself to just go with the flow, as corny as that sounds, because there is a new beginning coming for you. There's a clarity that's going to be coming into your mind. It is followed by the Knight of Swords, which is telling me that when you get this clarity, you're going to be able to go in the direction without the roadblocks quite quickly, and you're going to go after what it is you're wanting. If this is making sense. So it's basically like, we've got the Seven of Swords here too, so that's interesting. Because in my Wisdom Oracle, the All That Glitters card showed up, and I wondered about that. So I'm going to need to find out more, but I just feel like this is a time where you really got to get clear with what you're wanting in your life and what you're not wanting in your life. And trying to think of the simplest way to say it, because I can hear my guides in the back, I say in the back, but it's like right here within me. And it's almost like, okay, what do you want? And what you want, if you're going about it in the opposite and you seem to not be getting it, then there's got to be some kind of adjustment made, Sag. And it really feels like you got to kind of lighten up in some way. I know that's not always easy, especially when you've gone through a lot of stuff or when you're struggling. I'm human, I go through it too. But sometimes just that little shift of going, okay, this is out of my control. Some people say, I give it to God or give it to Source or whatever it is you believe in. Do that. And it will become easier to receive what you're wanting. Now, the Seven of Swords is interesting because this is my typical card of someone doing something behind your back, that they think they can get away with it. But in some way, Sag, I kind of feel like this is representing you, because the Seven of Swords can also be fooling yourself, keeping things away from yourself, not acknowledging things to yourself. So, this could be holding on to a relationship that sucks and you don't want to see that it's horrible. And so you hold on to it, but you know that there's something better that you want. I'm just using that as an example. We'll see. But let's see if that comes out again. They want me to put this back and they want me to continue, so we're going to do that. Okay, Spirit, thank you so much. What else do you have for Sag? There's a beautiful new beginning in your mind, in your resources, in your stability. Show me clearly, please. Oh, wow. Got Judgment on the bottom. Major Arcana. Okay, we've got 3 cards here. The Chariot, Major Arcana, the Hierophant, and the 3 of Cups. Beautiful energy here. Okay, let's start at the bottom. The Judgment card, Major Arcana. Yeah, Sag, again, I know that for some of you this is involving other people, for sure. There is some struggle that you're absolutely feeling right now. Worn out, tapped out, burnt out. And when that happens, the more we like, damn it, I want this done. I want this to come to me. I want the arguing to stop. I want my job. You get what I'm saying? The more we do that, the more anxiety we cause ourselves, the more stress we cause ourselves, because now our brain is fully not only engaged, but it's now it's like the monkey in the cage. It is bringing out every kind of anxiety that you could possibly have. There is definitely a shift that needs to happen. So, and then we have Judgment, but now they're guiding me to go to this area. So we have the Chariot, which is Cancer's card, in the middle of the read at this moment. The Chariot is representing you getting back in control of yourself, your mind, your heart, your emotions, especially because the Chariot is Cancer's card, all about the emotions, all about the relationships, and kind of reining it in here, and not allowing the mind to spin something that's going to be very unhealthy. It's followed by the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is Taurus's card, and the Hierophant is really a beautiful energy of enlightenment and freedom, but it is about tradition. This could be involving a marriage for you. This could be involving some kind of contracts for you. Going back to school. I don't know, like many different things, but most what they're giving me right now is they want you to be more like what this dude looks like. Female or male, does not matter. Do you see how he's sitting here cross-legged, totally relaxed, has the biggest bloody smile on his face? Because he's learned a lot on this journey, and he's very wise. He knows that through the struggles, they bring the light, they bring the abundance. But you have to go through this in order to get to the top. See those golden stairs in the back? That's what's happening here. And that's why he's so relaxed, because he's able to go, you know what? I know that if I just release the reins here and acknowledge that I've gone through stuff that maybe hasn't been easy, that has been very hard, and I know that I'm deserving of so much more, but I gotta release. I've got to just be solid with knowing that good things are going to be coming towards me. The more I get, the more ease I am, the more ease my life becomes. And the better than it gets, the better it keeps getting, Sag. It is number 5, and that is an important number because it is about a shift. It is about a big change coming in. We have the Three of Cups next. Just another beautiful card of lightening up. And life can be very serious, but if we stay in that box of seriousness, what is the freaking point of being alive then? Then there's no joy, there's no happiness, there's no love, there's no laughter, there's no peace, there's no harmony. And we all, no matter what our circumstances are, it does not matter. We all can find something in this world to be appreciative of. And the more appreciative of we are, the more the universe loves that and then gives you back tenfold. So it's almost like if you're hearing this on Friday or you're hearing it over the weekend and you have the opportunity to be able to say to yourself, okay, for the next hour, I'm not going to think about this stuff. I'm going to just go do something that is going to free my mind, that's going to make me giggle, that's going to bring some joy in my life. You will be setting, you'll be at the start, you'll be setting some kind of pattern here of energy that will continue to gain momentum, that's going to bring a lot of good things to you. The Judgment card on the bottom is a major arcana. For me, it's one of the big ones because it's very divinely orchestrated for myself as a channeler. Regardless of what you believe in, it is like, it's 20, so it is a 2 when you reduce it, meaning a choice. I do feel Judgment is a choice, and it's a choice that once you make it, it shifts your life forever most times because it is so divinely orchestrated. You know, it's that energy of releasing yourself from the things that bind you. Again, I know the Eight of Swords has not shown up, but it was showing up in my decks left, right, and center when I was off camera, and I kept thinking, what is this? What is keeping Sagittarius so stuck? What is it? What are you holding on to here? What is it that is keeping you from enjoying the joy of life? I need to have some water, Sag. My throat is dry. Let's see if I can not knock it over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, babe, right? You know. We can all get in a funk, and it's natural. We're humans. Bad things happen, but good things happen too. It is about us taking our power and acknowledging that, you know, we really can. I'm going to use a word. They just gave me the word dictate. Now, I would not normally use that word, but I just heard them say it, so I'm going to give it. We get to dictate how we want our life to be. If we're down and out, we can decide to stay down and out, or we can get back up and fight the good fight and get what we're wanting, right? There's always a choice. So Judgment showing up here, it does feel very poignant. It feels like it is a message of releasing, allowing yourself to be free and allowing yourself to set a different target. If you're not happy where you are right now, beautiful one, and you're feeling stressed out and you're feeling worried, then start with your mind, start changing it. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a lot. My goodness, I feel like I've been talking for a long time. I guess Spirit's got a lot of messages for you. I'm going to go one more time, Spirit, with this deck. But I almost feel like there's nothing else that's going to come out of it. I feel guided to my good tarot. Look at where I stopped. The Sun. Definitely the Sun following the Two of Pentacles. The Sun, Leo's card. Sag, do you want to be in the light? And I know this sounds lecturing, and please know it isn't. I am your friend. I'm here with you. This is Spirit's energy coming through saying, lift up, baby. Lift up. Get that energy. Get excited. Get happy. Find joy in the little things. And then when you find things when you find joy in the little things, it just completely keeps building and multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. And that is what the Sun is. Okay. Wow. All right, Spirit. I will go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then look at this. I'm telling you, Sag. Some of you, this is about your own mindset. Some of you, this is about a relationship. Some of you, this is about, you know, it's general, right? So there's a million different things it could be. But again, the 10 of Pentacles, and I already said that, if you start with the Ace of Pentacles and you really put the energy into it, you release what is not working and don't hold on to resentment. Don't hold on to all of that shit because it poisons us. And it poisons our relationships. It poisons our own mind. It's not healthy. It is not beneficial. I feel like really passionate about this message, Spirit. So I hope I'm doing justice for what you're wanting me to say here. But look at it, it will lead to the Ten of Pentacles. And sure, it doesn't mean you got to be with someone else. It doesn't mean you have to have your own family. But this is saying if you are persistent and you allow yourself to go with the flow, but you allow yourself to also dream big and know that you can reach for the stars and have whatever you want, this is what will come to you. And if this is about a relationship that you're in, because I know for some of you it is about putting the work in and really kind of taking a step back and saying, okay, so I'm going to use this. So my partner and I say we're off balance and we're not seeing eye to eye. And it is, it's annoying because say I'm being persistent in how I feel and you're being persistent in how you feel, but none of us we're just not meeting up. If we really want this relationship, then there's got to be something that's got to shift, right? Something's got to shift, something's got to give. There's got to be a letdown so that we can start to come back together. So I guess what Spirit is saying is what is important to you. And when you know what is important to you, put your energy into achieving that. And it will come. We have the star even after that, major arcana once again. It is Aquarius, Sag. Obviously, this is representing healing, forgiveness, releasing, renewal. It is a wish fulfillment card. It's like starting over. And we can start over anytime we want. Any minute, any moment, any day. There's no rule. As long as you're still breathing here, Sag, we can start over. And we can direct our life in a different direction. If we're unhappy as we are at this moment. Okay, this is where we're going to leave this. Do you feel you want me to go to my good tarot? So we will. Bottom of the deck, Sag. Here's your energy. Masculine and feminine does not matter. We both have it in us. The Queen of Fire. Getting your magic back. Getting that creativity back. Allowing yourself to be passionate again. What is it that you're wanting? And allowing your beautiful heart to open up and get going on it. There is this heart at the very top. I know my camera is not very good, but you hopefully can see it at the very top. It's about well above her head. It's only almost where the entrance is. She has a heart. Her heart, she's wearing a necklace, and it is in the shape of a heart, but she's also holding that candle that has that beautiful light coming off of it. It's getting back in touch with the purpose of your life and what brings you true joy. It's followed by Justice, Sag. So here we got Libra's card. Oh my God. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Allowing the alignment to come back. Allowing things to come back in to center. She's holding, and I love the depiction on this card because she's holding a sword in one hand and it's lit up, representing the truth, the real truth. And then she has the scales on the other side that are going to get balanced. And she has these beautiful wings, and it is number 11. So there is a truth to be acknowledged, a truth to be spoken. And there's also, when that happens, it does feel like there's an alignment that happens. I love this. And it's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. What a gorgeous card. So once again, and there's that heart that is exactly on the Queen of Fire. What is it you're really wanting? What is it you're really wanting? What do you want? And when you get clear on that, that is what you will get if you put your energy into it. Okay. Let's see what's going to come out. Four of Fire is next. That's celebration. It can be a marriage card, but definitely something to celebrate. A lighter energy. All right. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. What other message do you have for Sag? Oh, the cards are jumping. Saggy, you deserve a lot of happiness. Okay, they went back in. You deserve a lot of wonderful things. I think it's time to let go of anything that is not working for you. Let it go. Let it go. Let it be. And go after what it is what makes you happy, is what I'm feeling. Is there anything you have here, Spirit? Or was it just the bottom of the deck for Sag? Let me just read ground for a second. Okay. Ace of Water. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, now the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. A new beginning in love, loving yourself, loving others. A beautiful new beginning. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. And Sag, you know how I was talking about the equality? At the very beginning, I think I was mentioning equality. You know, and I'm still getting to know these cards, obviously. We're working on our connection. It's a seahorse. And seahorses are about equality in my animal, divine animal deck. But they're the males give birth, right? But look at, he's holding a pearl. He or she is holding a pearl. So there is a new beginning for you. Do I think it's going to be easy? If you put your mind to it, yes, I do feel that there's a new beginning for you that will be easy. Release what's not working. I'm almost feeling like, Sag, they're guiding me too, okay? I gotta find the pearl card in here. Because I don't have my cards memorized. I need to find it. They want me to find it, so fast forward if you want, but it's necessary. So I gotta find this. Wait, is there a pearl? I'm pretty sure there's a pearl in here. Because I'm seeing it in my mind's eye. There it is. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Whew, this is some incredible energy coming through. So Pearl, they wanted me to find it. So Pearl is number 25. That is a 7. It's about taking contemplation, really taking stock, how things have been working out for you so far on the way that you've been on this journey. And if it hasn't been working out, it's time to make some adjustments. It says connect to the divine. So Sag, this could be a big time for you, if this is your reading, to really start speaking to your angels, your guides, your loved ones that are crossed over, God, source, whatever it is you may believe in, to really start connecting to what you would define as the divine. They want me to leave this out, so I'm going to. Okay, beautiful energy here. So Ace of Water, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. The only ace we haven't gotten is the Ace of Wands. Okay. What else? Or was that it? Maybe that was what you wanted me to share. This one. Wheel of Fortune, Sag. And then we have the Hierophant on the bottom once again. It's like Spirit is coming through to say, all right, Sagittarius, you hold the key to what you hold the key to your treasure box. It just gave me, in my mind's eye, a treasure box. What do you want in that treasure box? You're the only one that's going to know. When you fill it, and when what don't you want in it? That's going to determine your fortune. Meaning in love, money, peace, happiness, joy, all of that. You have the key. You hold the key to it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. It is number 10, which is a 1, which is the Magician as well, right? So again, it's like Spirit has come through to say, okay, Sag, wherever you are right now, you know, we as humans, sometimes we can blame circumstances. We can blame people in the past. Not to say that that it isn't fair. But, you know, it only is going to get us so far, right? It's only going to get us so far. We got to be the ones to step into our power, step into our strength, and step into what we want and start living our life that way. And determine what you want. Fill up that treasure chest with all the good things and leave out the negative. That belongs in the trash. Take it out and let the dump truck or whatever it is that picks it up come and get it, because you don't need that anymore. The Hierophant, once again, on the bottom, oh wow, it's followed by the Emperor. It's just, there's 2 rings here. I was looking at this earlier. There's 2 rings, which almost feels like the union, right? You and another person. Getting back on track, Sag. Getting back on track or getting on track for the first time, however it may be. You have everything that you need. It almost feels like the Magician card here. You know, there's a cup, there's a flame, there's a feather, there's the candle. It's beautiful. And it's followed by the Emperor. And the Chariot, once again. Repeat. And look at this. Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune. That's the one that came out. We got the Hierophant, as we talked about. We then have the Emperor. Being your own emperor. Again, taking back your power. Calling the shots in a beautiful, graceful way, right? Again, what is it that you're wanting? Followed by the Chariot. And Emperor's Aries card, by the way. Cancer's card showing up. once again, 2 cards of, and what's interesting is Aries and Cancer are both cardinal signs, meaning that they are very, how do I put this? They're not mutable and they're not fixed. They can go both ways. So that is what Spirit is wanting you to do, to lighten up and go with the flow, because it's followed by the Sun. Then it's the Justice card again, followed by the Sun, Sag. Twice now the Sun's come out. So this is where we're going to leave it. I can feel the energy. Spirit's like, that's it. That's all you, that's the message. Get back into alignment of what your dreams are, what your desires are, what you really want, and cut loose the shit that you're holding on to. Okay? Cut loose of the shit that you're holding on to. Because a woulda, coulda, shoulda doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. It has, the only thing it's going to do is suck your energy. Suck away your positive energy. Don't give it to that. Don't give your beautiful energy to that. All right, Sag, that's where we're going to leave it. I'm going to get you a Treasures from Takashi. See what that's about. Beautiful message. Okay, we have process. Allow and enjoy the process of your life without rushing to the goal. Experiences are part of the journey. You don't have to understand them all to enjoy the process. Now is the time to look at how you approach and do things. Perhaps make some changes, for what worked for you in the past may not necessarily be the best process for the future. It's on the bottom. Oh my God, Sag. We have power next. So obviously I'm reading it because it is in alignment with this reading. You have control over your life. Know your power and your own worth. It is time to acknowledge all that you have created. Are you allowing others to overpower you? When times are difficult, think about what you can achieve. You are never powerless. It is time to acknowledge your power and feel your empowerment in every word you speak and every action you take. Well, holy moly, if that is not the Emperor and the Chariot and the whole message of this reading. We even have change next. So I'm going to read it. I will see, Spirit, if you have another card that you want. I love how Spirit's been working with the bottom of the deck. It's awesome. Okay, nothing stays the same. Everything is meant to change. Do not feel insecure with change. Rather, embrace the diversity and dance in the face of what might seem like upheaval. Transitions may create shifts of awareness or alterations of physical situations. Life is a constant stream of changes. See the growth that emerges, enjoy the results and the transformations. Then let go and allow more change. Okay, Sag. So really strong messages coming here for you from Spirit if this is meant for you. Beautiful reading. I love it. I think it's empowering. It's a reminder. We can all get lost on our path with the world we live in, with all the extra stresses that are out there. Tune in to the vibration of joy and abundance and tune out of the vibration of lack and scarcity. Okay. All right, Spirit, is there any final message you have for beautiful Sag before I close this reading out? Show me clearly, please. Or was it those? Gotta say it, because I want to acknowledge my guides and the beautiful work that they do. I am truly blessed. Okay. Evidence. Evidence. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Haven't had this one for a while. Allow every new situation to be unblemished by you. Your experiences of the past may color how you see what is going on now. Let today's evidence speak to you in the clear light of a new awareness. There are always indications to guide you towards the easiest path. Listen, this is what we're talking about in this reading. So there are always indications to guide you towards the easiest path. See the evidence and clues that surround you. Wow, pretty perfect, Sag. And on the bottom of the deck, we have listening, so I'll read this. Now is the time to listen to your intuition. Cracks me up, man. Cracks me up when Spirit lines everything up. They still blow me away with how beautiful and solid the messages usually are. Okay, so slow down and quiet the mind chatter. Listen to your own words and ensure you are using positive language. When you hear others, make sure you really listen to what is being said. Sorry, I got just a little tickle. And yes, it probably is my sage, but I love it and I have to keep burning it. So what's a little cough, right? When you hear others, make sure you really listen to what is being said. And remember to listen to more than just the words. Listen to your world with your heart. I love that. All right, Sag. That is where we're going to wrap this reading up. I hope it was helpful for you. I hope it was a nice little, a yes, kind of like, yes, I might be down and out right now, but I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to get back on my horse. As in the Chariot, as in you, Sag. Enjoy your life. Enjoy this time. Take your power back and you will receive all that you're wanting. All right, so Saggy, I love you with all my heart. Have a beautiful Friday, Saturday, whatever day you're listening to this. And we'll see you next time, okay? As always, I send you so much kisses, so much of my love, and huge, huge hugs. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and darn right stay focused. You got this. All right, Sag. We'll see you next time. Take care.